Hello everyone, my name is Syed Faizan Hussain. My presentation topic is the hidden messages manager sent. This has been written by Michael B. MC Kasky in Harvard Business Review. My colleague is Ms. Zainab Faridi, who has worked on first half of the presentation. I will be doing last half of the presentation. My topic basically is the difference between body language and paralinguistics. Body language is something and that is based on physical behaviors, which includes like facial expression, how my facial expressions are, what is my body posture, what are gestures, what are the speaker's eye movement, touch, and use of space. Touch basically means in some cultures touch is slight touch is considered or a symbol. It is a symbol of like security. Where when we come in paralinguistic, it speaks of like what is the tone of the voice the speaker is speaking, what is the what rate he or she is speaking slow or fast, what is the pitch of the voice, what is volume, and how words are being articulated. um, so if we come here, it says that both body language and paralinguistic colors supports or contradict the words people use. If I am saying simply, today I am very happy. So it is not meaning what that much what I want to say. But if I say yes, today I am very happy. Um, so it is somewhat coloring or supporting what I am speaking. Here it is an example of a project manager of a large aerospace company wherein he called basically a meeting of higher management people, where he basically when he was pitching his idea he had inner hurt. He thought that company should fund the project internally, but while he was pitching he saw that management people do not want that this project should be funded internally. So he changed his statement. He said that I have an idea for new product launch, so we all should try for external funding for this project. So like this manager, we everyone use these type of dual conversation and many times a day. Reason for using these non-verbal messages or dual messages is that non-verbal messages are basically ambiguous in nature. So what I want to say, I will say, and what the listener wants to mean it. So he can reinterpret or in what his or her thought process is. One can reinterpret or deny them. And third reason is safer method of communicating message. Like what I want to say, I have said, and I am out of it. So now comes the topic: can some book remove ambiguity of body language? Can any single book remove ambiguity of body language? Like many books claim that read this book and you will be master of body languages. Um, so no, these are the book, the definitive book, and many thousands and thousands of books are there for body language and paralinguistics. So no, many books claim that if anyone is standing with closed arms, he has hostile attitude or he is like aggressive. Whereas when we if any one is standing in this posture, he or she is to be considered like defensive, or he or she is like interested. If anyone is standing like this, so he is thinking that front one is stupid. No, but reality is something far different. Reality is like that no gesture has a single unvarying meaning. These books offer a single translation for many facial expression and body posture. These books usually tell that this is the only keywords or key. This is only and only what one body language means. But reality is that no gesture has a single and varying meaning. Researchers have stressed that meaning of any gestures depend on various cultural norms, personal style, physical setting, past experiences, and future goals. So gestures meaning in different cultures. When we move around in different cultures, different gestures mean different things. Like when we talk of US culture, prolonged eye contact is considered not to be something threatening, or when in someone is in romantic interest with anyone, then a prolonged eye contact goes on. Whereas short period eye contact is considered appropriate in US culture, whereas in black or Chicano culture, these all things are vice versa. Okay. Among whites in US, a speaker finds way to break eye contacts. When a white speaks in US, he finds way to break eye contact. He looks here and there. Whereas listener shows attention by spending relatively more time in eye contact. What are the ways to improve reading of facial expression? There are many ways we can improve our reading of facial expression. Like we can look nowadays in period of where most of us are wearing mask, we can use benefit from it. What anyone is saying without recognizing, without seeing their lip movement, we can improve our facial expression reading. But best way is to watch soundless movies or drama. Example, Mr. Bean show. We all would have surely seen this Mr. Bean show, where he usually doesn't speak anything but does all the action. But and other words, I would like to say, he speaks much. He speaks he speaks, but without words. He speaks through his actions. So we should watch for raising or knitting of eyebrows, how widening of pupils, flaring or wrinkling of nose, tightening of lips, baring or clenching of the teeth. Example, dilating of pupil. Here, example is there if anyone does like this dilating of pupil, like he is interested. Whereas if anyone is contracting pupil, listener is not interested. Now, tips for manager, like when we go in our managerial life, we should know that some tips we should know for to understand paralanguages. Like pause in speech of subordinate, it can be a tactic to close or sale or to seek agreement. See, like pause in speech, if subordinate is pausing, so he or she wants that these sale or this sale should be closed, or he or she wants agreement from us. Mm. Like subordinate wants manager to consider carefully his or her thoughts and feelings. Erving Goffman, a sociologist, introduces filled pauses. There is a term filled pauses where between when anyone is talking, he uses term or many other sound where he is still speaking, but at instant he is unable to muster up the right words. Rule of communication says that facial expression, how anyone is expressing via his facial expression plus tone of voice um, considers major part, it covers the 90% of the conversation, whereas words only cover 10% of the conversation. Reading the messages, managers should try problem solving. If we want to improve our reading capability of paralanguage and body language, managers should get involved in the solving task problems where people observe him or her, and they observers can easily differentiate which role player is working hard or which one is trying to mislead. We easily can understand which person is doing work hard or which one is trying to just fulfill his responsibilities. Mm. Some of the feeling like discounts when we work among team, so some many a times we might not know that we are in discomfort or impatience. So front one will know that you are in discomfort or impatience, so this can help a lot. None of these three languages, in conclusion, I would like to say that none of these three languages none of these three languages where words, body language or paralinguistic tell everything true. We should before coming to any conclusion, we should mm, do deep inquiry and then come to any result or further uh, decision. Thank you everyone. uh, Stay home, stay safe. Thank you very much.